Excuse me, nurse.
Oh my God, what happened?
How ever did I spawn such a Nancy boy?
I was cleaning my gun. It was an accident.
I'll get the doctor immediately.
I would like to see Dr. Russell. Only Dr. Russell.
Nurse Christie! I need a doctor immediately!
Oh, dear. It seems your father is having a little trouble, Endora. Could this be what the forces in the basement are trying to warn me about, I wonder? Wrong. Okay, it's something different. Yeah, judging by that decibel level of that grumbling, it must be something catastrophic.
Maria finally went to sleep. Switch channels on this bowl, would you? I want to see if Charity's still with Miguel at the hospital.
No, I bet Charity's still at Miguel's side. There you are. What did I tell you?
He's so worried about Pilar. So am I. I hate that Charity is trying to use this as a way of getting close to him.
Like you wouldn't.
It's too late. She beat me to it. You know, just when I was starting to make inroads with Miguel, Charity has to make a move on him and start this rebonding thing.
Who am I talking to here? Not Kay. At least, not the Kay that I know. She would be trying to come up with a way to use Pilar's illness to her advantage.
Well, how? What can I do?
Wicked girl like you, dear. I'm sure you'll come up with something.
This can't be happening.
I'm sorry. I think it's time that we call Father Lonigan and have him administer the last rites to Pilar.
No. No, Dr. Russell, Mama is not dying.
Dear God, not Pilar.
Look, it's too soon, Eve. You just started administering the treatment.
Lisa's right. We should give him more time.
Luis, the results of the test are not encouraging. Your mother is not improving. Quite the opposite. She's getting worse.
So what are you saying, Dr. Russell? We should just stand here and let her die? There's got to be something you can do.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Think, Kay. Think. How can I stop Charity and Miguel from getting back together?
Drawing a blank, dear?
Yes, and I can't stand it. Charity is there comforting Miguel, and I'm here. This sucks.
You really are losing your touch, Kay. Think now. Why are you here?
Why? Because I have to take care of Maria.
Exactly. You just came up with a solution to your problem.
What are you talking about?
Maria, your daughter, Miguel's daughter, and Pilar's granddaughter.
I still don't...
Oh, do I have to make it any clearer, dear? If Pilar is going to join the Heavenly Chorus, wouldn't she just love to see her precious little granddaughter? And wouldn't Miguel think you were so sweet and kind and sensitive if you took your daughter to visit her grandmother before she kicks the bucket?
Yes, that's perfect. I'll bring Maria to the hospital, and then I'll be there to comfort Miguel. Why didn't I think of that?
Yes, that's the burning question, isn't it? I think maybe you lost more than your dress tonight. Maybe you lost your mojo as well.
Well, I've got it back now. Full force. I'm gonna put a stop to Charity and Miguel's little bonding session right now.
Oh, Endora, if only all our problems were as easy to solve. I still don't know why the forces downstairs are all worked up. But I'm going to find out. I promise you, I am going to get to the bottom of this.
So, Eve, what you're telling us is that there's no hope. Our mother's just gonna die.
No, that's not what I'm saying. There is hope. However, you have to remember this drug is experimental. That means there are no guarantees. Now, it has worked miracles on some patients, curing them completely, and on others, it has virtually no effect.
So, this is all just a gamble.
Yes, but it's the only option Pilar has. Look, I'm so wanted to see some improvement. I would have settled for no change at all, but to see that her blood levels are getting worse. But I am still going to take samples of her blood. I'm still going to test it. I'm still going to hope that she responds. I just think that it would be wise to call Father Lonigan and have him administer last rites.
Paging Dr. Eve Russell. Dr. Eve Russell, please report to the ER stat.
I'm sorry, I have to go. If I find out anything differently with the test results, I'll get back to you.
She has to be all right. She has to be.
Call Father Lonigan for you guys, okay?
That'd be helpful, Fox. Thanks.
I guess I should try to get a hold of Paloma.
Yeah, go do that.
All right, I'll go call her.
I just can't believe this is happening.
Well, Eve said that there's still hope, so we just have to keep praying that she'll pull through this.
Yes, Paloma. I'm calling for Paloma Lopez Fitzgerald. Can you hear me?
Sí, pero she's not here. Paloma, she went out.
Okay, well, can I at least leave a message?
Of course.
Just tell her to call her family as soon as possible. It's an emergency.
Emergency? What, is someone sick? Luis? Or Miguel? What kind of emergency are you... Hello? Hello? A call came for Paloma.
She's not here, is she?
No. But the call came from Harmony. There's a family emergency.
Why am I being paged?
A man came in, gunshot wound. He was bleeding badly.
Oh, where's the doctor on call? I'm not even scheduled to cover ER.
I know, but the man specifically asked for you, Dr. Russell.
For me?
Yes, he's unconscious now. He lost a lot of blood. We got him into a cubicle. He's waiting for you.
Well, do we know who the man is?
Julian Crane.
Oh, my God. Julian? Well, did he say who shot him?
No, he said it was an accident. His gun went off while he was cleaning it.
Oh, Julian.
It's just a surface wound, Dr. Russell. The bullet grazed his arm. He has lost a lot of blood, though.
What happened, Julian? Who did this to you? Please don't let it be TC.
I went through the entire Harmony paper and I couldn't find a thing.
Just pray everyone is all right.
Well, when Paloma returns, she can call and find out what happened.
Yes, but I want to know first. I want to prepare myself. I don't want my reaction to give anything away.
I understand. You know, all these years, and Paloma's never known who we really are.
Yes, and we can't afford to have her find out now.
At least we had a chance to watch her grow up.
Yeah. Despite everything we had to give up, at least we were able to do that well. Oh, God, look at this. Founders Day dance.
Where I saw you
Yes.
for the very first time.
Yes, you did.
How could we have known the man we would cause so much pain?
Hey, come on now, stop that. I will not let you blame yourself. I'm just as guilty.
I should go back. I never should have left. We both should have stayed.
No, you couldn't. You had no choice. You know what those cranes would have done to you.
Yeah. But I'm causing so much pain. Everyone is suffering because of me. We've caused so much terrible pain.
Did you reach Paloma?
She wasn't there, but I left a message. Hopefully we'll hear back from her soon.
Well, I'm gonna go see Mama, okay?
Dr. Russell said we could visit, but we have to keep it short. Mama needs a rest.
I know how hard this is for you. And I want you to know that I'm here for you. Always.
Thanks. That really means a lot.
You have to go in there, make amends with your mother.
I know. I feel terrible, all those mean things that I said to her, but I was just hurt. I was upset that she chose Luisa's side over mine in the decision of who you should be with. But look at her in there. In that hospital bed, fighting for her life. How can she ever forgive me?
She'll forgive you. She's a forgiving person. She'll understand. But you have to talk to her, please. Just let her know how much you love her.
Mama. You please be okay. You have to be.
Oh, Teresita. I'm so worried about
okay.
you.
Shh, Mama,
Yeah, well, you were.
please.
Oh, you were planning to do it, Ethan. Please tell me you didn't do it. Please. Please tell me you didn't.
I want you so bad.
Me too.
Mama, listen to me, okay? None of that is important right now. What's important is that you just get well, okay? You have got to pull through this, Mama. I've already lost so much. My son, I can't lose you too, Mama. I can't lose you.
Praise God. Let that medication work. Save my mother. She's the most loving and caring person. It's just like Sheridan. And I've given up hope on getting Sheridan back, so please don't take my mother too, because well, I couldn't stand to lose the two people I love the most in this world. Sure. Hey. Hey, don't leave her.
I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, you never could. Please sit.
No. Lisa, I don't feel comfortable being here with you right now.
Sheridan, please. Oh, why?
Because you know what, now is just not the time.
Sheridan, just tell me, okay?
All right, Luis, you know what? I feel hurt. I feel used after everything that you said tonight, all the accusations that you made against my family, you know, all the terrible things that you said my father did. You said that I still love you, but that my father brainwashed me to forget that love. You said that you had proof of all of it. You turned my life upside down for me to only realize that none of it was ever true. You know what? I was getting ready to go to St. Lisa's tonight with Antonio, but I waited because I wanted to see if you had this proof. I needed to see that you did. But you didn't. You never did. Antonio was right. It was all lies.
I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry, I never... It was never my intention.
Look, I have to go.
Well, I did have the proof. Not that it matters now, anyway.
Passion for life.
What are the boys in the basement trying to warn me about? What am I missing? What can I not see here? Endora, I need your help. Anything you can do would be much appreciated. What is this all about? Oh no. Not this. Oh, no wonder the boys in the basement are so upset.
I was afraid this is what you'd be doing.
I need to go back. We need to go back.
No, it would be worse for everyone if we did.
But I
No,
can't.
sweetheart, listen to me. As long as we stay here, we're protecting them. If we go back, their pain will be so much worse.
When will we be forgiven for what we did?
I don't know. It seems our punishment is knowing the pain that we left behind. In harmony.
Teresa, you should sit down.
Thank you.
Relax, okay?
Well, how can I do that, Fox? When my mom is
I know you're worried about your mom, okay? But you have to worry about yourself right now. Remember what Dr. Russell said, you don't want to lose Gwen and Ethan's baby, okay?
Fox.
Teresa, what is it? Is there something you're not telling me?
How cozy. Well, that's about to change right now. Miguel, I came as soon as I heard. I'm so worried about your poor mom.
Thanks, Kay.
And I know how important family is to her, so I thought that maybe seeing her granddaughter, seeing your daughter, our sweet little Maria might help.
Well, that's really thoughtful of you, Kay. I'm sure that seeing Maria will mean a lot to Mama.
Of course it will. It's times like this when families need to stick together. Come here. Maria and I are here for you, okay? For you and your mom.
Thank you.
Hey. God, you don't look so sad, mijo.
I'm sorry I said so many terrible and hurtful things to you.
It's okay.
It's not. I was just hurt that you decided to support Luis. The decision of who Sheridan should be with. And I shouldn't have gotten that angry. I'm really, really sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, mijo. There's nothing to forgive. You're here now. I love you. You're my son. That love is unconditional.
How do you feel right now?
I don't have much time, Antonio. I'm dying.
No, Mama, don't say that.
You don't fool me, mijo. I can see it in your face. That new medicine, it's not working, is it?
No, not yet, but you can't give up, okay?
I'm not. I haven't given up. I need to accept that I may not recover. That's... I want to ask you to do something for me, okay?
Anything.
Make up with Luis. Make up with your brother, please. It's important to me to know that you two are getting along again, that everything is well between you. Please, I need you to tell me that before I go. Please.
I must have died and gone to heaven.
No, luckily your wound wasn't that bad. But you did lose an awful lot of blood. It's a good thing Ukrainians keep blood stored in the hospital for emergencies.
Came in handy, did it?
Yes, it certainly did. Oh, no, not yet. You're gonna have to stay here a while yet.
Yes, Doctor.
What happened, Julian? The nurse told me some story about you cleaning a gun, and I don't buy that for a second.
It was Alistair.
Alistair shot you?
After what happened earlier this evening, I wanted to get the CDs back from him to learn the identity of our son, and...
God, your own father shot you. He's even more of a monster than I thought he was.
I'm just sorry I didn't find out who our son is. I promise you I will.
Dr. Russell, we're ready to run another series of tests on Pilar Lopez Fitzgerald.
Thank you. I'll be right there.
Pilar, is she...
She's not responding as we hoped.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I'll be back. And don't you try to get up again.
Oh, Eve, how's Pilar? Has there been any change?
Not yet, honey. We're gonna run some more tests now.
What a night. And now...
And now what?
I'm so sorry if this sounds selfish, given what Pilar is going through, but I am just so confused and so disappointed. Look, Luis promised me that he had proof that my father tried to kill me, and that he also brainwashed me to forget my love for Luis. But all he'd made me do was doubt my family and doubt my feelings for Antonio. And I mean, he promised me that he had proof of his allegations when all along he knew that he didn't. I mean, what kind of person does that? You know, Antonio was right. Luis was just lying to me about everything.
No, he was not, Sharon.
What?
No, Luis was telling you the truth.
What? But what about the proof? I mean, all the evidence that he claimed he had on those CD-ROMs, it didn't exist.
Oh, but yes, it did.
You mean about me still being in love with him, about being brainwashed?
I don't know what exactly was on there, but I do know there was evidence of a great deal of financial wrongdoing. But if Luis says that there was something about you and him on those CDs, I would believe him.
You do?
I'm certain that Luis had proof not only of everything he was saying, but a great deal more.
Then why?
Didn't Luis tell you? Because of Pilar.
I don't understand.
Luis gave up all the proof that he had to save his mother's life.
Teresa, you didn't answer me. Is there something you're not telling me?
Look who's here, Maria. It's your Aunt Teresa.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, sweetie. Oh,
Kay was nice enough to bring Maria to see Mama.
that was so thoughtful of you. I'm sure Mama's gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, I just thought maybe seeing her granddaughter might help her feel better.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna lift her spirits. Oh, I just wish I could bring my son to see Mama.
Hey, Teresa, I'm sure we can arrange something considering the circumstances.
Yeah. Well, I'm just not gonna believe it, you know? I'm not gonna believe it because Mama's gonna pull through this. I know she will.
She has to. You know, all through her life, she's been the one that overcomes any obstacle in her path. She'll overcome this, too.
Yes, she will. That's why we can't give up hope. We've got to keep praying that this treatment will work.
Okay? Father Lonigan?
Yes, Miguel. I got here as quickly as I could. I understand I'm to give your mother last rites.
Please. If I'm going to die, I need to know that you and Luis have made up. I need to know that my children are happy.
Mama.
I know you must have been stunned tonight when Luis came forward with everything he had against the Cranes, all the evidence and the proof about what he said.
Mama, no.
What? No? What do you mean?
Luis didn't come forward with any evidence.
How can that be? He was so determined.
He may have been determined, but he didn't show anyone any proof of anything.
I don't understand.
Mama, Luis was lying. It was just another one of his attempts to try to steal my wife away from me.
I don't understand. Luis had the proof, Sheridan, on those CD-ROMs, but he gave them up to save Pilar, to save his mother. To save her, but I investigated trying to get Pilar into the experimental drug treatment that she is in now, but I couldn't because it was full and it was closed. When Luis found out that his mother was dying, he was desperate. He would do anything to save her, and he knew that this treatment was our best hope.
I'm sorry, but I still don't get it.
Alistair told Luis that he could get Pilar into the program if Luis would give him the CD-ROMs. Oh, my goodness. You see, Sheridan, Luis had the evidence. He was telling the truth.
I'm just not sure I can do it. I don't think I can live like this any longer.
No, we have to keep reminding ourselves why we left and why we can never go back.
But we need to. You and I have always known that one day we were going to go back eventually. And I just get the strongest feeling that the time is now.
What is it?
It's 2004.
Yes.
That was the year she warned me of. 2004, the summer of 2004.
Don't understand.
Do you remember that old woman who lived near the... Yeah, she lived near the Bennetts?
Lennox, right? Tabitha Lennox.
Yes, that's the one.
What about her?
She was the one that warned me, Tabitha Lennox. She said that something was going to happen the summer of 2004. And that I was to beware.
Come on. You can't believe all that. I mean, that woman was strange. Very strange.
Oh, this can't be happening. I must do something. Yes, Endora. I'm afraid we have every reason to be afraid. This is a disaster. I have kept them away from Harmony all these years. But their resolve is weakening. But I have to stop this. I have to do something to stop it before it all blows up. Because, trust me, Endora, this explosion would be something that no one in Harmony would ever recover from.
I spoke with Eve, and she feels it's time to administer last rites to Pilar.
But, Father, we are still hoping...
Of course you are, Teresa. There is always hope. I am only here to bless your mother, to give her the peace of our Lord.
We understand, Father.
You know how strong your mother's faith is. And you must also know, because I perform last rites doesn't mean you should give up hope. I'm here to make sure she is prepared, if the Lord is ready to call her home.
Father Lonigan, I told my mother that you're coming. She's expecting you.
Oh, God.
I'm so glad that I brought our beautiful little Maria to see her mom. I think it'll give her hope, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Thanks, Kay.
Shall we all go in now?
Yes, Father.
wonder where Sheridan is. And Luis.
Please, God. Please don't take our mother from us. She is the most caring person in the world. All she's ever done is give to others, especially her children. Boy, we need her. We need her so much. Came back.
I have something to say to you.
Well, I already know you're upset with me and disappointed.
I know that you had the proof. The proof to back up everything that you said.
Yeah, well, whatever proof I had, I don't have it anymore, so there's really no use talking about it.
I know what you did, though. I know the truth. I know that you traded those CD-ROMs for your mother's treatment. I know that she sacrificed any hope of getting me back to save your mother's life.
That doesn't mean I love you any less. Just had to make a choice.
I know. And I admire you so much. More than you know.
You regret what happened?
Now when I look in your eyes after all these years and I still feel the same as I did the first day I saw you. Really? But I do wish.
I know what you wish. I wish it too. But we can't change what is. If you really want to go back to Harmony, we'll talk it through. I don't want to make any rash decisions.
I understand. Thank you.
I'll go see if Paloma's here.
Yes.
Don't come back. Whatever you do, don't come back. I'm warning you. And don't ever try to make contact with anyone in Harmony. Well, hope that works, Endora. Because if it doesn't, I can't even imagine what will happen.
So am I going to live?
Yes, you are. In fact, you're okay to leave.
Thank you.
Julian, be careful. You know, as desperate as I am to find our son, I don't want anything to happen to you.
Excuse me, Dr. Russell?
Yes, Jean?
You said you wanted these as soon as they were available, the results from Pilar Lopez Fitzgerald's blood test?
Thank you.
Not good?
Her condition continues to deteriorate.
Sorry.
Luis may have just sacrificed everything, only to lose his mother anyway.
Beautiful baby granddaughter. Charity, come on. I'm so glad you're here. It means so much to me that you're here.
Hey, I know what you're thinking, all right? And I don't want you getting all worked up. Mom will sense it.
Well, do you know where Luis and Sheridan went?
I heard Luis say that he was gonna go to the chapel to pray. You know, maybe Sheridan's talking to Eve. They're probably not even together.
Everyone, shall we begin?
Where did you go, Sheridan?
What you did tonight was completely selfless. You told me how much you love me, how strong that love is. And for you to make that sacrifice, for you to give up the one thing that you knew for certain would bring me back to you, that just had to be so incredibly difficult. But you did it. You put your mother's life before your own, and I'm not so sure many people would do such a thing. What you did tonight, it stirred so many emotions in me. It made me think so many different things, and I just see you in a whole new light now.
What are you saying? Sheridan, are you saying that you remember? You remember you love me?
What if the person who donated the blood you received is our son?
You love me, don't you?
Of course I do,
I
but
love you too.
This can't be happening. Not your mama.
NBC's new summer season may cause overwhelming viewer satisfaction with 200 hours of original shows, like the return of Last Comic Standing.
I get all my hair products at Petco.
Plus, Who Wants to Marry My Dad? And the return of last summer's biggest hit, For Love or Money.
Enough of this romance. Let's blow something up.
And don't miss the next big reality hit, the search for the next action star. It's NBC's new summer season.
So it's not just a summer fling?
Yes, it is.